Properties of binomial coefficients. Expansion of 1 plus x whole power n be nc0 plus nc1x plus nc2x square and so on plus ncnx raised to the power n. This is the expansion of 1 plus x whole power n. Binomial coefficient means nc0, nc1, nc2 and ncn. These are binomial coefficients. Properties. Number 1, if we put x equals to 1, then we get 1 plus 1 whole power n, nc0 plus nc1 x is 1, nc2 square of 1 will be 1 and so on, square of 1 be 1 to the power n be 1, so we get ncn, or 2 to the power n, nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 and so on, ncn. So sum of binomial coefficients nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 up to ncn is 2 to the power n. And if we put the value of nc0, as the value of nc0 as we know is 1, then we get nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3 and so on, ncn equals to 2 to the power n, and this is 1, so 2 to the power n minus 1. So if expansion starts from 1, then 2, then 3, then up to n, then result is 2 to the power n minus 1. And if expansion starts from 0, then 1, then 2 up to n, then result be 2 to the power n. Second property, if we put x equals to minus 1 in same expansion, then we get 1 minus 1 whole power n, nc0 minus nc1 plus nc2 minus plus and so on, minus 1 to the power n ncn, replacing x by minus 1. So where the power of x is odd, then we get negative result, and power of x is even, we get positive result. So nc0 minus nc1 plus nc2 minus plus and so on alternatively, and 1 minus 1 0. So nc0 minus nc1 plus nc2 minus plus and so on, minus 1 to the power n, ncn equals to 0. 1 minus 1 equals to 0. So this is second property. If terms are alternatively positive, negative, then result be 0, and upper suffix of c remains constant throughout the expansion, and this n is whole power of 1 plus x. Third property, if we separate even terms from this expansion like nc0 plus nc2 and then nc4 and so on, and separate odd terms and transfer them to right hand side, we get nc1 plus nc3, nc5 and so on. So sum of even terms equals to sum of odd terms, we 2 to the power n upon 2 or 2 to the power n minus 1. Fourth property, sum of squares of binomial coefficients nc0 square of nc0 plus square of nc1 plus square of nc2 plus and so on, square of ncn will 2ncn. So this is fourth property. So these are the properties of binomial coefficients in the expansion of 1 plus x whole power n.